Alright, well, I guess we're gonna see how bad of an incident we would have had with these wheels. Ooh. See, here's the lug nuts that were on there. Well, when the wheels broke, these are lug nuts that are supposed to be on there from the police equipment. So oh, the wheels won't even come off. That's weird. Like they broke all the way through. Oh, I see what happened. It was actually the studs that come off of the stock studs were pushing against the back of the rim. It still looks pretty sturdy, but actually I don't know if the rim would have cracked all the way through, but yeah, that's what's going on here. These actual studs here see how they stick out beyond the adapter, or not adapter but spacer. So that's what happened there, or at least part of it. So that's weird. Oh, and there's my noise from the front suspension. I need to do some adjustments on the springs. I noticed whenever it was at full droop, I would get a little binding noise, so I can fix that. This is where the tires rub on the frame, which I can't really do anything about unless I put bigger wheel spacers on the front. And then there's where I've got a little bit of play in the actual front suspension, which I'm gonna probably fix pretty soon. But yeah, so I either got to put a wider wheel spacer or cut down the lug nuts. And the only reason that the studs, or cut down the studs, the only reason the studs are longer like this, because this is a police car and they're heavier duty and they're made to kind of guide the lug nuts on there before they actually get tightened. So this is a little smooth area here to help guide. That way you can't really cross thread it because it has to go over this and line up first. So we've got a little bit more to do other than just changing rims, but it's good because I have time today to mess with this. So so we'll see. I've got wider wheel spacers I can use, but we'll have to determine what I'm going to do. So I just thought I'd let you see what was actually happening that caused this. It could have been one or the other or both, but you can see where all the studs actually pushed into the back of the rim in all the positions between the tires, or I'm sorry, between the other studs. It's just confusing because I really didn't expect this. And you can see where the hub started to, the spacer actually started rubbing against the inside of the rim opening. So I might end up just getting different rims altogether so I don't have to use a wheel spacer, because you know, you can use wheel spacers in high performance applications, but it's way better with no wheel spacer. Just like a suspension without a lift is a lot more stable and durable than one with a lift. But you know, we'll see what we end up having to do. I don't really feel comfortable with cutting the studs off, but since I don't use these studs for anything except for holding the spacer on, you know, why not? I want to retorque these anyways, so that would be a quicker and easier fix, other than widening the track width on the front, which I've got another spacer. So let's see what I have just to see how big of a difference there is. I think I used these wheel spacers at one time before, but here's the difference. The issue is, though, that the rear wheels are going to have the exact same problem, and I don't have 4 of these spacers. These are I think these are a 2-inch spacer. What we got on here is 1.5 inches. So it's enough to clear the studs, the factory studs, and it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit more track width. So maybe I'll either get more spacers or I don't know. We'll see. All right, well, thanks for watching.